Some say they enjoy it, some would like to destroy it, but none of them can avoid it. They don't know how to walk away. There's Jimmy in the corner, says he used to be the middleweight champ of the world. Now his shadow takes it right out of him. He's played it all. Jimmy just says the words, all down at the county. It's all down at the county. You don't believe what I say, then go right away to the county. Now there's a lady known as Maureen. She's seldom heard, but she's very unseen. She's always been in love with Steve McQueen. She's always been alone. The only break in the diurnal is a copy of the journal, on all the latest Stetson's funerals and the latest on home. It's all down at the county. It's all down at the county. You don't believe what I say, then go right away to the county. They're drinking cash in hand, drinking pints to beat the band. The jukebox is playing country and Irish songs. The light is glowing through the glass. We all know these things will pass, 'cause nothing ever lasts too long. Now there's a man from my hometown, 20 years in the same ground. He loves to kick a man when he's down and then walk away. From Donegal to Brooklyn, oh, there's so many of them, and they all got their problems. They take it to one place. It's all down at the county, drinking down at the county. You don't believe what I say, then go right away to the county. It's all down at the county, hanging down at the county. You don't believe what I say, then go right away to the county. Come on, rock it out for us now.
Basically, we are a rhythm section, and it's always been a great rhythm section, and we have probably one of the greatest drummers out there, Gary Burke, who did Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder Revue and all the great Joe Jackson records and many records that you hear on the radio, and Frank Campbell on bass, who was with Steve Folbert and played with my ex-bosses, Levon, Helm, and Rick Danko on their duo shows, and Miss Marie, who's just a fantastic singer and writer, and the guitar chair sort of rotates around a little bit, and today we had Todd, who is a fantastic guitar player who has his own group, and he's doing just great. So it's just a really versatile bunch of musicians who can play any style of music, because we play very large places and very small places.
To the county.
You left me here, the lonely one. All I can say, oh, look what you've done. A broken heart, a worried mind, crying for you, darling, baby, all the time. I once had a dream, but now you're taking your love, see what it done. The night bird flies, shadows fall, look what you done.
Well, you know, the accordion is such a real instrument. It's known all over the world, and of course it's the main instrument of many countries. So I've been studying it for years and decided that it would be great to be able to play all kinds of music on the accordion and not just what it was built for. Which makes it more interesting and more of a challenge, so you can come up with new ways of playing it. And the guys in the band really enjoy it, and it's easy to carry.
I saw you last night. You were moving around with your new toy, just painting the town. But it is okay, keep having your fun, because someday you'll pay for all you done. Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
You left me here, the lonely one. All I can say, oh, look what you done. You know you left me with a broken heart, a worried mind. Baby, baby, ooh, left me crying, crying. Oh, look what you done. What you done to me now.
Open the door to some kind of change. Remember to keep your cool with an open hand, an open heart. Lost your way in the night. Look around, try to find your sights with an open hand, an open heart. Open up your hand, open up your heart, open up your hand, open up your heart. Losing hope, end up on your knees, make a stand, say what you please with an open hand, an open heart. Feeling lost and close to the end, reach for the top, start all over again with an open hand, an open heart. Lost your way in the night. Look around, try to find your sight with an open hand, an open heart. You got the right to tell the secrets out. It's clear as a bell with an open hand, an open heart. Open up your hand, open up your heart, open up your hand, open up your heart. Bring light to a soul in the dark. Bring light to a soul in the dark.
Originally in the 20s and 30s, the accordion was used by some blues artists, and even in bluegrass in the beginning it was used. But most people did drop it because it started getting sort of a bad reputation of being a cornball instrument. So a lot of people stayed away from it and just used it in America's folk music or maybe polkas, which of course are great. But as far as rock and roll and blues, Bill Haley had an accordionist to start, but that got dropped. And so a good friend of mine, Garth Hudson from the band, he's one of the people that I've looked up to as far as playing rock and roll accordion. And then even Buckwheat Zydeco, who's another good friend of ours. A lot of people transferred over the organ stuff to accordion. And so we've taken it another step further to start doing more original rock and roll and blues with it.
Bring light to a soul in the dark. Bring light to a soul in the dark. Bring light to a soul in the dark. So the next tune we're going to play is from our Century of the Blues CD, which traces the history of the blues. And this is one of the first tunes that we think a lot of people might have heard, and it's an old work song that we've changed to be our own original. It's called One More Day. Just one more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. Give me one more day. Just one more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. One more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. Oh, can't you hear that old captain calling? One more day. And can't you hear them four winds are blowing? One more day. And can't you hear that old hound dog a howling? One more day. And can't you hear that alley cat meowing? One more day. I'll give me one more day. One more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. Now it's a young man dressed in soldier's clothes. One more day. Where he comes from, heaven only knows. One more day. And it's too much baggage, lays heavy on his soul. One more day. He leaves it all behind and then lets it go. One more day. I'll give me one more day. One more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. Oh, some guitar now.
You know, you really do have to know the blues to play rock and roll, and it's good to be playing and feeling that style of music and feeling and understanding it. Rock and roll was the blues years ago, it's just at the time they called it something different.
Give me one more day, just one more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one more day. Give me one more day, just one more day. Come rock and roll me all over for just one